Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Kionna Sharice, and today I'm doing I guess it's a get ready with me, but what I want to do is try out some of the newer makeup that I have that either I haven't used at all or just haven't used on my channel. Stuff that I've bought in maybe the past month or two. One of the main things is I finally got my Pure collab with Raw Beauty Kristi maybe a couple of weeks ago, and I want to try that out. For whatever reason, I just feel like I need to try things for the first time on camera, even though I really don't. So I've been like holding on to this, but I have a couple of things that you may have seen in some of my haul videos, or you may not have. I'm not really sure, but we're just gonna get right into it. I already did my eyebrows and primed part of my face because I got the Fenty Beauty matte primer, and I'm trying that out on the more oily parts of my face. So looks like that. Let me grow up, Kionna. So I'm gonna put it, I put the hydrating one basically here, and I'm gonna put this everywhere else. I'm not 100% sure what I think about it because I don't know if I've actually used it on here, but I've mentioned I have one from, I'm pretty sure it's Makeup Forever. It's a mattifying primer, and that one mattifies. Like, it really dries you down, and it almost makes me nervous because I don't want to like cause more oil production because I made it so dry. So I don't know, but this one, it doesn't do all of that. But I haven't decided if I think it helps or not. So I've actually had I'm already getting off track, but I had an idea for like kind of a mini, it's not a series, I guess it'll be one video, but I wanted to test out different ways of controlling the oil on my nose, which is what I care most about because my forehead gets oily, but like it's more like that's what people call like the dewy look. Like it's just a little something, it's not that bad. But my nose, oh my gosh, it's wild. And then I think it looks even more wild in comparison because right here it doesn't get oily at all. So it's like super matte, and then you got this disco ball in the middle. So that's something I've been thinking about. It's just going to take a little more to pull off because I would have to do like multiple wear tests. So the next thing I have that's new is the Sigma eyeshadow base primer, and I got it in the color Ignite. Now, so this is new for me for, well, two things. I always use my Smashbox eyeshadow primer pretty much, and I really like it. But this one, that one goes on like clear basically, and this one looks like it'll have a color. And I bought this from watching Robert Welsh's video talking about eyeshadow primers and which ones he likes, and he said this was his favorite one out of all the ones that he likes. So I picked it up. While I also picked up his brush set. It's not like his he picked a few brushes from Sigma that he really likes and made like a collection, and I just saw him tweet today as I'm filming this that it's back on sale. So if you're interested, yeah, I'm gonna try and use a couple of those in today's look as well. But back to the primer, I've never used any sort of colored base before, so we'll see. I'm guessing I can just, oh, that's close. Interesting. I wasn't sure which color to get because a lot of them had like a pearly look, and I'm not against that. I'm just not sure what that does. But this is how it looks blended out. It's kind of like a white beigey look, but it's not a full-on white base, like it's not opaque like a white concealer or something like that I see people do. I've never used like a white base, I think, as I might have just said. I just pretty much do all my looks with that sheer Smashbox product. She is sticky, so we'll see if that's hard to work with. So am I too chatty for y'all? Y'all should know I cut out so much, even though my videos are usually, my get readies with me are like 30 minutes sometimes. That probably means it was an hour and a half of raw footage. So also I forgot to do so I don't know, being new to YouTube, like I'm a little weird about, is it like, I don't want to steal anybody's idea, right? So Smoky Glow does her candle of the day. I don't know if she does it in every video or maybe just her Tuesday tutorials. But she talks about candles and it's like, I kind of want to do the same thing, but I don't want to, you know, I'm telling y'all that I got the idea from Smoky Glow and she has a great channel. You should definitely check her out. I love her videos. I love her commentary. But I mean, I also like candles. So like, is that wrong? I truly don't know if as long as I say that I saw it there first, you know, but on the other hand, everybody has candles. So it's been, I don't know. So right now I have cupping season lit, and I did talk about these candles from Forever Mood in one of my previous videos. But one good thing about them is, you see, I can hold this. A lot of candles, this would be too hot, and you really shouldn't be moving your candles around. But the point is, it's not hot to the touch. So I think that's a sign of the quality. And I'm trying to burn her down, honestly, because I need another makeup brush holder. Gosh, I talk a lot. Okay, so we're gonna go in with the palette. Let me do just a quick show. So it's a double-sided palette, and this is the more colorful side, and this is the more neutral side. And I don't know, I just really started getting into Raw Beauty Kristi maybe a month before she announced this palette. And so when I wanted to support her, because she seems, you know, I like her channel, but also the palette idea, I just think it's really cool. It's pretty small, so it's good for travel, and you have like, you can do a lot of different looks with this. Like I said, you can go neutral, you can go colorful, you can do a lot with this. And it's also very matte, which is, I feel like that's not super common with what I've been seeing lately. All she has is, she has one shimmer on each side, which those are the two I'm actually gonna swatch because I just wanna see how they look, because she mentioned them just being sort of toppers. But yeah, I feel like a lot of the eyeshadow palettes coming out recently have just had not either all shimmer or a majority shimmer, at least half shimmer. It's a lot of shimmer, okay? And I don't mind that, but I feel like this is just a really good one to add to the collection. On top, we have Cafe Disco, which is from the colorful side of the palette. And on the bottom, we have Golden Ticket, which is from the neutral side of the palette. I'm actually going to, well, we'll see. Because every time I say I'm gonna go all matte, it doesn't happen. So I already think I know where I'm going with this. So I think I've mentioned before, I have like favorite color combinations, and like a teal, purple, pink, that's my jam. So we're going to do something with that. I'm looking at this white Lumos, and I don't know, I've never used the white. So I want to do all the colors mostly on the lid, but I want to have a transition color as well, which I'm looking at Told You from the neutral side. And I'm just not swatching all the colors because the palette has been out a while, so I'm just assuming you've already seen it. But if you're interested in the palette, I'd actually check out Raw Beauty Kristi's unveiling video. She talked about why she named each of the shades what she did. They're all like personal to her. I just thought it was really cute. Everything that was happening was just super cute, because she just announced her pregnancy, which was a surprise miracle baby. Yeah, I was already in the feels, and then when I was just like in the field. It was just, she just seems like a nice lady. Okay, so I'm gonna take one of the brushes from the Robert Welsh collaboration. This is a diffuse crease brush. I've actually really been liking this because, okay, I use a lot of the times this blending brush from Fenty Beauty, which is good. But do you see how this Sigma one is just a little bit smaller, so you can just kind of get in there more? So I used both of these on my Megan look, which should be the video before this. So I used this for the crease, and I used this to go underneath it, so I could just get in there tighter. If you're kind of a makeup novice and you're just like, where do I start? His brush set is actually a pretty good place. Sephora has a lot of good brush sets. The holiday season is coming up, so they'll have some on sale. Actually, one of my favorite ones I got, it was like a luxe set, and I bought it last year, looking for a brush from that set. I don't know, this is one of them, but it had like 5 brushes, and I still love the brushes. I use them all the time. I used all my brushes. It's just, I need to wash my brushes. But anyways, it's like you don't have to do all of this, right? You're good with just even the brushes that come in, if I have one, that come in like the ABH palettes where, ooh, where is mine? Maybe like this brush that came with the Rico Nasty collab that just had one side that's like a more of a blending side, and this one where you can just lay down color. That's all you need. That's all you need. You can get away with just a blending. That's all you need to start. Don't worry about it. And both sides have a mirror. Oh yeah, I see the pig. She laid right on pigment. I'm excited to see the other shadows because I already, if they're like this, okay, that looks really good. I'm going to I should grab out all my new brushes just to make sure I am using them right. Okay, I have gathered up all of my brushes. We're gonna try to use all of them, but you know, use enough of them. So I think what I'm going to try to do, I don't know if I've done a look like this before. I wanna kind of just go like out, like 1, 2, 3, 4 colors maybe. So I'm gonna put Lumos right in here. And this is another Sigma brush. So next I'm gonna take Side Effect, that hot pink, and just lay it next to it. That's where I'm at so far. Just trying to keep the sides even. It's actually a little more work than I thought. So I'm gonna follow this up with Garden State. I think I'm gonna switch to this type of Sigma brush. What is this called? The Domed Utility, to do the last purple on the edge. Let me just see. This is where we're at right now. And I do need, this needs blending, but I'm just saying how I want to go about it. I'm gonna go back in with the first blending brush and just kind of, let me just not add color first and just kind of go over the top. Now, one other way you could approach this is doing like a cut crease so that this down here just looked really clean. But, well, you would have had to, you know, cut the crease for your late shadows. I think I like how that looks. I am undecided on the eyes, so I didn't get a lot of fallout. So I think I can just go ahead and do my face and then come back and think about it. So since my foundation is not agreeing with me, well, if you saw my Megan Thee Stallion video, you saw my foundation was looking kind of off. But when I went into the bathroom later, just in that light, it looked fine. So I think I'm just learning about like natural light versus bright lights, because I ended up using my ring light in that video. So I think I'm just kind of learning, but I also think I have a tan a little bit or something. It's just a smidge off. So I'm just gonna use, I don't think it's new to, I don't know if I've used it on this channel or not, but I have my Laura Mercier tinted oil-free moisturizer. And I'm using, cause you know, it shears out, so it's gonna work. For the new part, I have my Sigma flat kabuki. I'm gonna use that, and it really just depends. Like sometimes I use a brush and sometimes I use a sponge and sometimes I use both. It really just depends. Actually, I might need to sponge it up and shear this out, cause girl, am I oblivious to the tan? Also, if you're wondering, this is in the shade 6W1 Mocha, which I'm pretty sure is the darkest one. So, okay, we already coming together. Because you saw when I first put that on, it was looking a little iffy. Okay, yeah, that looks nice. I am also just going to follow it up with a sponge just because, I don't know. Sometimes I really don't know. So next I'm going to use my Pat McGrath concealer. This is not new, but I just want to try out the consistency again because I'm planning for the BIB sale. And I'm thinking it's a lot of concealers I want to try, and I was thinking about getting this one in my skin tone. But I'll see my Rare Beauty. Someone else is out. Okay, and I'm going to just show you, because I've used it a couple times like this. I have this other Sigma brush. It's a Precision 4D HD brush, and I saw Robert use it in his video when he demoed the collection that he's doing. And basically it's like a 4 point something something. Do you kind of see it? So it definitely takes longer than a sponge to blend out, but I do think you get more coverage. I'm gonna use a sponge over here just to kind of shear that out. I might have to touch that up because I'm going in, before I set it, I'm going in with my Rare Beauty blush. I did use this once on here, but I used it on bare face. So I'm gonna use it on top of my, basically, tinted moisturizer, BB cream, whatever. And I'm gonna go I'm going to attempt to go just a little bit heavier than what I would want it to end up looking like, because I still have to set the whole face, right? So last time I used a sponge and I didn't feel in control of where it was going. So I want to use a different kind of brush. I'm gonna give like this buffing brush a try. Oh, it's a lot. Maybe I use sponge on it a little bit now. Okay. 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 Is it on the same side? Well, not on the same side. Is it in the same place on each side? I don't know. So I'm gonna take no new powders. I'm gonna take my Laura Mercier translucent medium deep, and I'll put that all over the face. I was gonna say with a sponge, but I do have my new Fenty Beauty setting brush. So you know, wait a minute. I think I'm making a dent in this powder, because I feel like I never use anything up, but can you see the line? It's basically about halfway down. Look at me. So what I try to do is just, because I usually end up with too much, so I just kind of like tap, tap, tap around. I'm going to add just a dot more concealer under my eyes. I haven't quite set there yet because it's already creasing, and I just feel like I just need just a boom. Okay, pretty powdered down. So you see how the blush went. I actually think that looks really nice. I'm gonna stick with I'm gonna stick with using that for the no makeup looks though, and use my powder blush for the face look. Cause I don't know. The only thing about the liquid blushes is just, I feel like, am I placing it right? I don't know. It's just, but just to make this just a little bit more, this is not a new product either, but I haven't used it in a while, my Pat McGrath under eye setting powder. But just like step over, I have this other fluffy setting brush from Sigma that I quite like. Just feels nice. So I'm gonna take that. Let me see, I like how she just swoop. Okay. Doing more than I planned today, honestly. So my next new product that I need to see if I actually want to use this or not. I have my Melt Blush Duo. Now, it says it's a blush, but as far as I'm concerned, this is a highlighter. Do I need this? I don't need it, but you know what? I'm not gonna highlight my cheeks, but let me save this for last because I do have an idea. So I am going to line my eyes with this new pencil I got. It's the Makeup Forever Artist pencil, and this is like a, what is it, a mauve color. And I just use my points for this. And it's new, and we're doing new things. And I think it goes with, I have purple, it goes with the look. we're in there. I need another color. I'm gonna use It Just Does from the neutral side and grab my blending, and I'm gonna put it like right in here. These are my two choices, and I think I'm actually gonna go with the more lavendery one, which is Mauve Point. That should have been my transition shade from the beginning. I think I'm gonna take the teal color and use that as my under eye. I was trying to decide if I wanted to just like repeat all three colors, but I think I just want to do one. That's my favorite one. I'm gonna give the diffuser one a try. Okay, this is where we're at. I don't know if I 100% love it. Okay, I'm gonna use the Queen shade. I'm just gonna use my finger, just do a little. I think we're in a good spot. What else do I need to do? Lashes and mascara. First, I think I should spray my face first, right? Now, this is where Houston, we could have a problem. So these are technically new. I recently bought these lashes from the beauty supply store. So wish me luck. See, this is commitment because I could just put on some mascara and go. But so I bought this glue. I'm still a novice, so I don't know about the different types of glues, because I did use one when I first put on that first pair of lashes successfully. I just used one I already had, but I don't know if it was the glue or if glue expires. But later that day, my eyes were super irritated, and as soon as I took them off, my eyes were okay. So I know I'm quite sure it was the glue. Okay, the eagle has landed. I don't know if it's landed well, but before I go on, I do actually like the look of the lash. I'm still trying to find, which style fits me. Real quick, I didn't use it in this video. I might could use this for my blush. But anyways, I got this Sculpting bronzer brush from Fenty. They had like are they still doing it now? They were doing a bunch of sales like every week on different items. So one is like 25% off the brushes. So I got that brush and the other powder brush that I showed you. But I've been liking this for like, I've been playing around with attempting to contour, sort of. And this is kind of like, ooh, gives me that little sculpt. I like it. Okay. Oh, that's super annoying. I'm gonna have to cut these. But we have two last things. Okay, so first I just grabbed my Pat McGrath's Dark Star Mascara. The Rare Beauty Lip Souffle Cream. I forget the actual name, but I bought this in, is this what's Mauve? In Thrilling, and I haven't used it yet. You know what, this feeling reminds me of, I have these NYX, let me grab one. I can't remember what it's called. Yes, I have these NYX soft metallic lip creams. I think some of them are metallic and some of them are not. But I bought like I think it was a Christmas set or a holiday set, actually like 2 years ago. And I have a bunch of them, but I don't use them all the time. I haven't used them in a while actually, but one of them in particular, I'm gonna have to bring her out one of these days because that color is stunning. That's nice. Yes, these have the same feel, I guess, because is this also called like a lip cream? I guess that's what a lip cream is. I do like the shade of brown because I actually don't like wearing browns that are like my exact skin tone. I think, is this the look though? So I'm gonna take the blush and just dot it in the middle. Oh, that's already too much. This applicator is like a lot of product. Yeah, just a little in the middle to pink it up. This is it. That's better. But I really like the brown on its own, just not with the eyes. Yes, I think this is really good as is. I'm very pleased. So let me do a quick rundown of what's new. The lashes, I think they're really pretty. I like this style. I like the style a lot, actually. What are these called? They're just called double layer. I'm not sure what that means as far as, you know, like the wispies, demis. Anyways, I like the style of these lashes a lot. The glue is also new. Girl, I don't know. It's a black glue, which I'm thinking, because I thought it would help like with disguising the band, but I think maybe a clear glue would be better because I keep getting it on my eyeshadow. Speaking of eyeshadow, the palette, I like the palette. I like the color story. I love the mirror. I have to use it again. I also kind of want to use it again on just my normal primer versus this primer. I'm not sure, but I feel like the colors showed up different than they would have. Like, let me just swatch this pink on my hand real quick. Okay, so you see this pink, how vibrant it is? And on my eyes, I feel it looks kind of the same, but a little muted. And I'm wondering if it's because that eyeshadow primer had that sort of beige base. So I'm undecided about the primer. It seems like good enough as far as the oil not breaking through on my eyelids or as far as my eyeshadow not breaking up, but we'll have to see by the end of today. But yeah, back to the palette. Really love the color story. This will be, I can see this being my travel palette because there's so much to do here. What else did I use? Eyeliner. I like it. The color's interesting. I've used other colors of this liner before, so I like the performance. The brushes, I like all of the brushes, the Fenty brushes and the Sigma brushes, all quality. The primer, the mattifying primer, I'm not 100% on it. I don't know if it, I can't say I feel like my nose is any more matte than usual. The blush I've used before, but I do like it. With everything on, you see how, I feel like this looks stunning, honestly. This is really giving it to me. I love how that looks. The lip products, I like this. I can see me getting other colors. I like how it feels on the lips. The Melt blushes, I don't know if I gave that a fair review. Well, a fair shot. I do like them though, but I didn't give it like a, you know, I didn't actually use it on my face, so I didn't give it like it's time to be in full glory, you know? So I'll just try that again. But as far as, I can see like the little hints, and it's like, it's giving me just like a natural shine. Like I can see it, but it's not in your face. I do like that. I think I talked about everything new. I hope so, because that would suck. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this get ready with me and, you know, my little chatter along the way. This is like 2 hours of footage. So let's see what I get it down to when I edit. I'm gonna plug my Instagram. I'm in the middle of planning out a few Halloween looks. I just did my dress up as Meg before this one, and I'm gonna do one other makeup look, I think, and I'm gonna have some other looks just like the full dress up on my Instagram, which is Kionna Sharice. If you like this video, like and subscribe. It helps me out. Comment down below. Is there anything here that I've tried that you're looking forward to trying? Yeah, I wanna like chat with you guys. That's part of why I wanted a YouTube channel, is kind of building that sort of tribe, community, you know. Yeah, I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.